Okay, next question. Rupert says, what are your thoughts on parked domains for monetizing domains with some amounts of traffic? Is this viable? Is there something better that can be done? Like, how do you make money from a parked domain?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how, I don't know how you do that, to be honest, Rupert. So I'm not sure if you know of a strategy to make money from parked domains. If you've got domains that have traffic or had traffic and you purchased them because they were dropped or whatever, I would recommend putting up, some sort of affiliate offer or an opt-in or even AdSense for God's sakes. But I think AdSense restrictions, I don't do any AdSense stuff, but I believe from what I hear that you have to have a certain level of traffic, but now to get accepted or something like that. Is that true, Marco?
Not only to get accepted, but to get the website where you're going to run ads accepted. It has to have a certain amount of your own content. It can't just be reproduced content. There's a lot of restrictions that AdSense added since back in the day when you could do just about anything back then.
Adam, do you want to add to that?
Yeah, I just think this is interesting in my mind, and I'll preface this with, like, I don't have experience with this, so this is not real world stuff, but I'm just kind of extrapolating on what he's asking and saying, yeah, if it's a park domain, I guess, like, if you've got literally nothing else going on with it and there's some traffic coming through it, then yeah, you could do it, right? When you go to an expired domain and you see the GoDaddy parked page with their links or whoever else is running it. But I kind of, and that's truly passive traffic. And I'm kind of thinking of this in the terms of income, but my guess is your time and effort over time would be better spent, like Bradley says, putting up something, just put up a landing page, putting up some sort of informational content around it, not building out maybe a whole site, but investing that time and making it into more of an asset instead of just like redirecting it or just having a bare link there on kind of a empty page.
Yeah, because again, I've never parked a domain intentionally, so I don't know. Maybe they pay you some sort of ad revenue or something. I don't know, because usually when you land on a parked domain, it doesn't have ads. It's just a parking page. So like, where does the revenue come from? I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know. I'm unfamiliar with that.
There's a parking page and they run ads on there because you will have links, but you don't get part of that. I've never seen where you participate in any of that. That goes to the domain name registrar.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what. So I don't know. I've had throughout the time that I've been on the web thousands of domains, and I've never made a penny from a parked domain. So I don't even know how this works. I can't answer this question because I don't know how that works.
Yeah. Yeah, me neither. I think there's, like I said, way better ways. If you've got domains that have traffic, like utilize that traffic in a wiser way, which would be, especially if they're relevant to whatever industries you're working in or projects that you're working on, put up a little bit of content and use them as, like referral traffic points to your money sites, or use them as discovery sites. Like, in other words, put some like one example is you could use like Magic Page plugin or some sort of type of plugin like that will help you to build mass pages that you could throw up some content on, build out some pages on it. And I like to connect them to Search Console and then use the Search Console search query report to determine which queries are bringing or showing, giving pages on that site impressions for. And you could even sort by average rank, and you could figure out which pages are potentially ranking or close to ranking. And then you could go out and set up more traditional pages or websites on those particular, those search queries or for those search queries, if that makes sense. So again, like, those are all things that you can do with sites with domains that have traffic that you picked up, however you picked them up. Instead of just parking them, I would use them for, traffic redirection, which that's another thing you could do is 301 redirect them to a relevant page that you own that's already been built out. So at least that traffic is being redirected to somewhere where there's a call to action, a conversion mechanism, so to speak. And again, an opt-in, an affiliate offer. If it's for local stuff, it could be redirected to, target URL, to a GMB map URL, which would be traffic signals. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do with it that I think would be better than parking it. It's a good question, though.